Hello, and welcome to the Daily Black Desert Online News. Yes, 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 yes,
Yay!
yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes, yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes.
yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes,
yes.
yes,
It's news
yes,
about
yes,
this
yes, yes,
game,
yes, yes, yes,
about
yes,
the
yes,
Black
yes,
Desert that's
yes, yes,
online.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes,
They
yes,
added
yes.
new stuff to the game.
They did.
They added snow! They added snow!
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Look at the snow, look at the 60 FPS snow.
I'll be right back. I'll go to play in the snow.
So
Make a rhyming angel.
they added this just very randomly, and I'm not even sure how it works. Just sometimes you get night time with snow. I've only seen it happen 2 times so far, and it works in a pretty interesting way. Like you have like snow falling, but I think all the other snow effects are just basically just a big filter, like adjusting all the color values and everything. Like I think the ground textures are actually still the same. It's just like make it look more snowy with some filters. But it's a pretty effective way of doing it, I think.
Yeah, it looks nice.
And they're gonna also have like snowy areas in the future, but we don't know when they'll add that. So how do you
I
feel
can
about the?
imagine.
Hmm?
I can imagine this the snowfall effect on top of like an already snowy mountainous area is gonna be pretty good looking.
Yeah. How do you feel about the snow committee?
I love to look at it. I don't like it like in real life, but I like to look at it, and they've done a pretty good job with it here.
Let me
I
ask
like
you.
this. I was just gonna say I like the subtle uh, effect over time where it looks like it gets the ground gets a bit more covered in it.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you one more thing. What do you think about walking?
Sometimes you gotta walk.
And it is something they now added to Black Desert. You can now walk. They added a walk animation. You can walk like this, like
Oh,
this.
huh.
Look at that animation.
So realistic.
Look at
She's so happy.
those cloth physics, man.
The hair bounce.
Oh yeah, I love the hair bands in this game. What do you
And
think about?
the little dangly thing at the end of her sword,
Oh
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. I yeah,
My
I
dangly thing.
Hmm?
My dangly thing stands straight up whenever I walk.
I'm going over here now.
I'm also going over. Yeah.
What? No, no. I mean, my character's sword, his weapon. It's got like a little dangly thing on it.
You
It's straight
chose
up.
the perfect words for that statement.
Oh, but it really does. Like it's got a little thing on it that dangles like yours, but it stands straight up when I walk. It's really weird.
I was gonna say that I've always loved like dynamic elements with clothing and hair and like stuff like that in games. It's neat to see
Me
it's
too.
becoming more and more popular in games now.
Yeah.
What do you think about walking, Ryman? Are you impressed that you can now walk in Black Desert?
I actually didn't know that you couldn't walk in Black Desert, so I was like, oh,
Yeah, it is.
this is news.
Yeah, it is something people have been requesting for quite a while, and now they finally added it. Walking.
There you go. And it's up to the ridiculously high visual standard of the rest of the game. So yeah, good.
I'm gonna do this for a while.
Couldn't find next frame to show.
I
Warning.
I thought I fixed that, but yeah. It's never mind, never mind. Just keep on walking. Just keep on
Yeah,
walking.
I don't think our walking animation is as good as this one.
Okay, so there's also much bigger news than snow and walking. So
Right.
they announced details for the first closed beta,
Oh,
which will start 16th of December and run until 22nd of December.
I'll have access to that.
Yeah, so most people who pre-ordered, like I think tier 2 and 3 will get access to closed beta 1.
I thought Tier 2 only gave you access to closed beta test 2.
Oh yeah,
not
that's
1.
right. Oh
Right.
yeah, you're right. Only tier 3 will guarantee you access, but they will also send beta keys and stuff, so people might still be lucky. And they
So
have
again, just to clarify, only Tier 3 will get access to both closed beta 1 and 2. Tier 2
Yes.
gets access to closed beta 2.
yeah,
Yes.
and they have listed a bunch of changes. They have implemented since then. So, for instance, nighttime will be a little bit different. So this is what they had in the alpha, which Like it looks nightish, but it's a little bit bright, and this is what we'll get in close beta 1. It's darker. They made it darker. And the regular Cloudy Night and new Cloudy Night.
The darkness comes for you.
This is something people have been requesting for quite a while, so they're adding it. One thing I'm really curious about is if they're also gonna make nighttime last longer, because right now the time period where there's no sun visible whatsoever, it's only 10 minutes. And
That's the thing that I care about the most. Like I was okay with the darkness level, but I wanted it to last longer because it goes by so quickly currently.
yeah,
Like isn't the frame of time only like from 10 p.m. to 12 or 1 a.m. when the sun starts coming up?
yeah, it is like the way it works is kind of weird because like sunrise and sundown takes an extremely long amount of time, but pure nighttime is very short. And just for the sake of reference, one full day night cycle in the game is 4 hours long. So only 10 minutes of that is pure nighttime. That is something I really want them to change, and I hope it is one of the changes they're doing, because this won't matter too much unless they also make it last longer.
And yeah, that's like I'm in game right now and it's 2 a.m. in game time and it's
Ooh.
light pretty much.
So there's another comparison.
Nice. This almost looks Dragon's Dogma nighttime.
Oh yeah, I like the nighttime in Dragon's Dogma. That's super dark.
That's very dark, yeah.
They've also mentioned that basically with this new lighting, you are highly encouraged to walk around with lanterns, and they also say they're gonna add the functionality to make lanterns craftable, so it's easier to get them.
I'm glad to hear that because lanterns are kind of annoying how they work right now.
Yeah, I actually don't know any other way besides just using mileage points to get them. Mileage is something you just get for free each day.
There's a handful of quests that I've run into that give you lanterns. They're not hard to run into quests that give you lanterns, but it's just kind of annoying to have to do that every time you want a lantern. And then the way they work is that their time before they expire starts as soon as it gets into your inventory. Like you don't have to start using it.
Yeah, that is actually also something they also mentioned, that they'll also add oil, which allow you to extend how long a lantern lasts.
Okay, that's much better than.
That kind of sounds more like Dragon's Dogma style.
Don't forget to turn off your lanterns, so as not to waste oil.
I wonder if they'll add a drenched effect too.
Oh
Puts
boy.
your lantern out.
And they've also done they announced one thing. So for the launch, they did initially announce like there's only going to be 6 classes available for the launch of the English version, but they announced that Tamer will be available for the launch, and it will also be playable in this upcoming closed beta of the game.
Yay.
So that'll
Nice.
mean 7 classes. And I guess that also means the official English name for the Beastmaster is Tamer. So it went from Tamer to Beastmaster to Tamer. And let's see, just scrolling through some more info. So yeah, so they mentioned the max level for the closed beta will be 50, and PvP level requirement will be 30.
Okay.
And one rather big change is that they've increased the cooldown for all health potions. It's now 5 seconds rather than 3 seconds.
Ah.
And
I guess that's what people were asking for.
yeah, a lot of people complain about that, and I think I'm okay with that change, because it is very easy to basically like lower the difficulty of all the combat by just like chugging health potions all the time.
Yeah, I remember when I briefly played the alpha, I had hundreds of health potions after just a handful of quests.
Yeah. They've also actually mentioned they've removed the highest tier of potion, which actually just sounds a little bit weird, but I guess that's another way of just making potions less useful.
I never bought those anyway because they weigh like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, and they also say that they haven't touched the karma system yet. Like that's a system like making you a criminal if you kill players. And they said they're basically waiting for more feedback so they can like find a balance so that the game will be playable for both PvE and PvP players. So I'm very happy happy they're actually acknowledging there are 2 types of players. because PvP people are much louder than PvE people on forums and such.
That's true. Yep.
They also say they're gonna rebalance the starting classes, Warrior, Berserker, Ranger, and Sorceress, to make them basically equal to the newer classes because they're kind of weaker, lower level wise.
Hmm.
I've heard a lot of people saying that recently.
Yeah, and like they mentioned, like they're adding some graphics options to like turn off various UI elements, like turn off the guiding arrows. I guess that's for the GPS thing when you right click the map. And they've also, I think, well, I mean, they talk about changing the world map UI. They did that for the Korean version recently, but I guess they're gonna change it even further because I have a screenshot here, which is this. So I guess this is an example of changes they're doing to the world map UI.
Hmm.
Wait, how do you take that screenshot?
Hmm?
What resolution is that?
I think this is a 21:9 screenshot. I think they took the screenshot just for Ryman. I'm pretty sure.
Yay!
Whee! So I guess that confirms for Ryman that the game will have 21:9 support.
If I get into another beta, I'll take some screenshots at that aspect ratio. Don't you
Yeah.
worry.
And they've announced even more things, so they're gonna be new skin colors.
Ooh.
So yeah, they added
Yeah.
like darker skin tones, which is good because they basically weren't there before.
I'm curious, have they said anything about changing up the hair coloring technique?
Ah, that's a good question, Akamete. They added new hair colors.
Yay! Did they really?
They added 40 new hair colors.
40?
40 brown.
Wait. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, so I guess now like variants of blonde and like brown will finally be easy to attain in the game.
That would be nice because brown has been hard, especially for male characters with shorter hair.
Yeah, that is a very good change. Like that is something the game has needed for a long time. And I also see like there's more shades of pink.
Oh no, can you go back over here?
Okay.
I'm still a little bit worried because is this row meant to be this vertical row? I can't remember what it's called. It's supposed to be brown.
I guess. I mean, yeah, it does look a little bit red, orange-ish. Then again, like
There is one option beneath it, but
Yeah.
still.
And also, they have we have no idea what they've changed for the other hair settings. So I'm willing to bet like you can just tweak this to look a lot better than what you see here. I'm hoping. I'm guessing.
I'm hoping to. I mean, just seeing new additions gives me hope that they're aware of how hard it was to make certain colors.
Yeah, it's a great change either way. Like it just gives more freedom, which is good.
More options is always a good thing.
And speaking of options, you can now be bald.
Oh dear.
Can't get that brown color you were always after? Just shave it all off.
Oh dear.
And speaking of more options, new facial hairstyles.
Ooh.
You can be Barry Burton at last.
I can finally make my Shinzo character look more like Shinzo with this hairstyle. I mean, facial hairstyle. Yay!
Looks very furry.
Yeah.
Scratch.
Let's see this. What else is there? Oh yeah. They showed a quick preview of a new pet, German
Ooh.
Shepherd. Arf, arf,
You can
arf.
make Huey.
Oh yeah, that's right. This year from Haunting Ground. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll just dye him completely white.
Oof.
Arf, arf. And oh yeah, they also showed previews of new face presets they're adding for the various classes. So this is a new one for the warrior class.
Hmm.
You do not approve, Akamete?
Oh, is this all the same face?
Yeah. So
I already like the default one they have better.
Okay, yeah, I think that they're doing this to like add more like Caucasian face presets for the English release.
Yeah.
And here's one for the one new for the sorcerer's class,
I like those.
and another one for the giant, aka Berserker.
I don't see much of a difference.
I kind of wish I had like a comparison picture, but yeah, it is a little bit different. I think he looks more like normal, so to speak, in this version. Like he looks kind of crazy in the like default look, I think, a little bit. And let's see, and the ranger.
She looks so sad.
Just a little bit. And the witch. They didn't show any new preview of a face preset for wizard because wizard is still Gandalf, I guess. I don't know.
It'd be a nice surprise if they do say, "Oh, hey, you can be not 90 years old for a wizard."
I'm really liking this new preset for the witch because her default look makes her look very very young.
I like the eye color they have here.
Yeah, very good. So
But I think that's really nice that they're adding Western style, quote unquote, facial defaults.
yeah, it just also means it'll like there will be more people who look different. There's more freedom in the character creators. That's just all good.
Yeah, they are adding them, right? They're not replacing.
Oh yeah, these are these are additions. They will replace
Okay.
nothing.
That's good.
I also took screenshots of various new outfits in the Korean version of the game
Okay.
because why not? And I'm
Those shoes
gonna
are really pink.
scroll down to read more information. So they also mentioned like they're still tweaking the overall level progression. They want it to be a little bit slower than the Korean version because Korean version is very fast leveling. I'm really curious to see how that works in the long run. Like, I really hope they do not make leveling beyond 50 slower because that's the part which is insanely slow right now.
Yeah.
I am okay if they make 0 to 50 a little bit slower. If they also make like maybe 50 to 51 a little bit faster. But I don't like the idea of making the overall leveling slower.
That'd be the kind of scaling I'd be happy with too, because like once you hit 50, it just very, very drastically slows. And it's kind of demotivating when you suddenly, like earlier when I was level 50, I killed an ogre by myself. It was like a 10-minute battle, and then I got 1/10 of a percentage.
I don't know if we ever talked about this, but the leveling works in a way that like 0 to 50, it's pretty like the speed is equal, and then 50 to 51, like that leveling progress is equal to leveling from 0 to 50, and it gets slower and slower by each level. Then, so for instance, the current max is 60, and like a normal person will probably take a year to get to that level. It takes an extremely long time.
Eek.
So yeah.
I like that costume, by the way.
Yeah, these are fancy. Much fancy, many fancy.
And by the way, that 1/10 of a percentage is 1/10 of 1%. That's what I was saying.
So yeah, so I am a little bit worried when they say they're gonna make the leveling slower.
That's not the pre-order costume, is it?
Oh no. These are new costumes added to the Korean version. It's not related to pre-orders.
Okay, sorry. What were you gonna say?
They also talked a little bit how that they're uncertain how to handle the servers. Like they're either gonna have a mega server system, which is similar to the Korean version, where it is one server per region but many channels. But they're also considering just having the typical MMO system where you have a bunch of servers and they're completely separate. I kind of personally hope they go with the mega server system because that just makes it easier for people to play with each other without ending up on different servers. But we'll see.
Yeah, I like the way they do the Korean version.
Yeah. And they're also expanding the set of items which will be tradable in the next closed beta. In the alpha, you could basically only trade health potions and very little else with the players. They also say that they are working on basically making all the bosses you summon via scrolls to become open world bosses.
Huh.
I'd be okay with that. I liked it in was it the Korean closed beta 2 where they were open world bosses rather than summon?
Yeah, I can't remember if it was also the case for closed beta 3, but yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely in closed beta 2 it worked like that, the Korean version.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay with that change. Like, I think they might as well just maybe keep both. I don't know. Like, I think one worry about open world bosses is that you might have like a couple of big guilds who will just like camp those bosses all day long, and normal people like will have no chance of ever beating them.
I guess that's true. In that case, keeping both ways would be nice.
Yeah, so we'll see. So that's all the info. Oh, actually, no. One more bit of information. The name of the tamer's beast is Heilang. It
Okay.
is finally
How do
known.
you spell it?
Heilang. Heilang.
Hey, Lang. How's it going?
Hyling?
It
Hyling?
sounds very Korean.
Is that the official name in the English version too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is all the news for Black Desert today, which is quite a bit, I think. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any thoughts about tamer, closed beta stuff, snow, walking?
The snow looks
It's-
pretty.
I enjoyed both combat in Mancha Forest earlier while it was snowing in Control U mode, so I couldn't see my UI. It was just like everything that my character was doing was visible. And then I went to Calpheon, which is a capital city, which is huge. Also, while it was snowing, and I walked around in Control U mode and just walked from one side of town to the other. And it's beautiful. It just gives me another reason to enjoy the environment.
I am very jealous because like I saw snow in the game yesterday, but I logged in as it was ending, so I saw snow for like 2 minutes. And early today when it happened, then I decided, okay, I'm gonna record a whole bunch of the snow. So I recorded for like I think I recorded for more than 20 minutes, and then when I stopped recording, the snow disappeared. So like I want to have the chance to like, go on a screenshot speed, like going to other locations in the world to take screenshots. I haven't had the chance yet. God damn it! I want to see the snow. The snow.
Now that it snowed twice though, and we've seen it, I'm guessing it's gonna last for a while. So I'm sure you'll get a chance.
Yeah, I'm really curious if this is just something they're doing because it is now close to winter in real life, and they'll only have snow to match a real life season, or if this is just going to be like this forever now, like now and then you just randomly see snow. I'm kind of curious.
I hope they keep up with that idea. I hope they add a lot more weather effects to the game because that's something I love in games.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
would be really happy if they had like really intense thunderstorms with winds out in the open world.
yeah. I would
Like
be
seeing a
super into
wind
that.
effect on your character and grass and all that stuff, that'd look amazing.
Yeah, I am all for weather effects in all games. I love snow and rain and stormy weather and everything. It's super cool to see in games.
Yes, especially severe weather. Which they do have hurricanes in the ocean, although I haven't seen one in a while.
Yeah, but I guess that might be it for this podcast. We did
Yeah.
we did go through all the news, and it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting.
I'm excited.
So excited.
Oh, you did say the date for the closed beta, right? Yeah, you
Yeah,
started with that. Okay.
16th December, and it'll end 22nd December. Oh, one thing I also forgot to mention: the beta will have the Calfin region available.
Yay.
So I will most likely record like one video of the closed beta just to give our general impressions. But I don't think I'll play super much. Like I'll wait until the full release before I go crazy with the game.
Yeah. And they'll also be giving out keys for these closed betas again too, right?
Yeah, and they will be
Okay.
giving out far more keys than the alpha.
So watch out for those.
Time for some stress testing.
But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye, bye.
Bye bye.
Snow, snow,
It is very snowy.
snow, snow.